Hi everyone, today we're going to address something that is a big deal with new sellers, and that is, should you be paying for the premium TPT seller membership? And also, what is the premium TPT seller membership? So we're going to go through the basic versus the premium. I'll tell you my thoughts at the end. Now, if you are watching this because you are brand new to TPT, first of all, hello, my name is Becca. I teach elementary music and I sell on Teachers Pay Teachers, and on this channel we talk all things TPT all the time. So if that's interesting to you, definitely hit the subscribe button down below, and also you can click the link down below to get a free checklist to getting started that goes through each of the things that you need to start up your TPT store. So without further ado, let's hop right on in. All right, so if you're looking to be a Teachers Pay Teachers seller, then you might notice that there is a free version and there's also a premium version. So the free is called basic, and then the premium version is currently $59.95. $59.95. And that is as of, what day is it? September 1st, 2021. So if you're watching this in the future, it might change, you know, one day, never know, but that's what it is. Now, they have different features. If you have the basic license, you are allowed to sell products and post free products, but when you sell a product, you only get to keep 55% of that product. When you have the premium membership, you are paying that yearly membership fee of basically $60, but you get to keep 80% of your income. So when you sell something, you get 80% of that comes to you. The other 20% TPT keeps for, you know, keeping everything running for us. Now, along with that part, there's also a little bit of a transaction fee. So if you're a premium seller and you're selling a product for less than $3, and that's the only thing that people buy, so they just buy the $2 resource or $1 resource, then TPT takes a 15-cent transaction fee for that transaction. If you are a basic seller, then TPT takes a 30-cent transaction fee, even if the total is over $3. So what that means is when you have the basic account, you're not paying up front, but you are only getting 55%. So TPT takes 45% plus a 30-cent transaction fee. If you are a premium seller, then TPT is taking 20% and possibly a 15-cent transaction fee. But personally, I have most of my resources priced a little bit higher, so most of them are $3 or more. So most of the time I don't even have to pay said transaction fee because I don't have that many resources that are, you know, cheaper and smaller. I really make an effort to make my resources hardier so that I can charge more, so that I'm not, you know, killed by that fee. There's a couple of other little things that are different between the premium and the basic, so we'll go over those first and then we'll talk kind of more like in the weeds. For the premium, you also get a larger file size. You get 1 gigabyte versus 200 megabytes. MBs, I don't know, I know nothing, so I don't really know what that means, but you know, there we go. Also, premium sellers get video uploads, so you can upload videos. You can even upload videos that people can purchase, so you could like put videos that you do for teachers or for kids on there and people can purchase them. And you also get premium marketing tools, is what they call them. Specifically, my personal favorite, the UTM code creator. So a UTM code creator is this really cool little tool that you get that allows you to see where your traffic's coming from. So basically, you just put the URL of the product you're gonna share, you give it a name. So like when I do an email, I'll call it, you know, Becca's Music Room email, and then the subject of that email, and I usually put the date just to help me remember when it came out and stuff like that. And so then I click go and I get a new link, and that new link will show up in my traffic tab as specifically that email. So I can see how many people clicked on that email and purchased that day. It's really helpful to see where your traffic's coming from, really specifically, like what emails are working, what emails aren't working, what pins are working, what pins aren't working, all of that good stuff. And if you're like, Becca, I don't know what any of that meant, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Just know that it's really cool. So those are the main differences between the basic and the premium sellers. Now, a couple of things I want to have you bear in mind. My dog just brought me her stuffed monkey. Thank you. Thank you, Tolly. She wants to play tug. We're not playing tug right now. One big thing that you need to bear in mind is that when you are a basic seller, again, TPT is taking a bigger chunk. Personally, I started out as a basic seller because frankly, I was completely broke, and the idea of paying $60 for something I wasn't sure I was going to do was not happening, because like your girl had no money. I was a brand new teacher, I was brand new everything. I was like, I don't have any money for anything ever. And so I was not about to pay that. But I sold my first resource. I was so excited, got that little ding, got the notification on my phone. I look at my phone and I saw how much I actually got to keep. And I was like, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Nope, 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 nope. Specifically because this resource I think was listed for $2 or $2.50 or something like that. And TPT made more money than I did. And I was not okay with that because I'm the one who did the work. I mean, you know, TPT is the one who has the marketplace. I totally am fine paying them, you know, to keep everything running for me, so I don't have to worry about it. But I made the resource and I was not okay with that. And I immediately went and changed my prices because I was like, no, no, no. So let's talk about that for a second. If you have a $3 resource and you multiply that by your, you know, 0.55 to see how much you get out of it, subtract your transaction fee of 30 cents, and you now get to keep $1.35. Now, half of $3 is $1.50. Which means that TPT is still making more money than you, but that was a lot better than whatever I got for my $2 resource was. So that's not a lot of money when you list it for $3 and you get $1.35. Yeah, on the contrary, if you have a $3 resource, which a lot of my resources are $3, that's usually what I shoot for as like a starting point, you end up taking home $2.40. And I knew that without even having to do the math because I get those cha-chings a lot because I have a lot of resources that are $3, so they show up and they say you made $2.40 for XYZ product. $2.40 is a much better deal than $1.35 for that same resource at the same price. So be aware of that. That's about, let's round it to $1. Let's assume that this is all you sell is $3 resources. Once you've sold 60 products, you have already paid for your membership. So, thoughts? So those are the main like differences between the two different ones. As to whether or not you should purchase, obviously that's going to be a huge personal decision, and I cannot tell you which one you can do because I don't know your personal situation. Again, I started as a basic seller because I had no money, and so I couldn't spend that $60 because I didn't have $60 to spend after, you know, I paid for like food and gas and all of those things. And so that was not an option for me. And if you're in that place where you're like, it's not an option, then go with the basic seller. Go with the basic seller. But do what I did and save all of your earnings until you hit $60 so that you can then spend that $60 on your TPT membership. That's what I did, and that's what I would suggest you do if you're in that position where like, I don't have any money. Save up your money until you hit that. For me, it took 3 months. For some people, it takes longer. It just depends on how much work you put into it and how much effort you put into it, how many products you make, all those kind of things. And just really save up that money so that you can then purchase it as soon as possible, because the sooner you buy it, the better, so that you can purchase it as soon as possible. However, if you do have $60 laying around and you can afford to spend that $60 on your TPT membership, I would highly recommend that you do. To me, it's kind of the mindset of, am I really going to do this? If you're not sure, then you can do the basic membership. Like, that's fine. And maybe try it out for a month or two, see what you think. And then if you don't like it, you are only out a little bit of time and you're not out any money. But if you're doing this because you really want to do it, or you really want to be committed, you really want to do it, and you're planning on making more than $60 in a year, then buy the premium membership. That's only $5 a month in a year in order to pay for that premium membership. So if you want to do this and you really want to do it, you're really committed, you think you're going to do it, and you plan to make at least $60, which again is $5 a month, which is not very much. That's, you know, two-ish $3 resources, because you get $2.40. So not quite $5, but still, that's basically 2 $3 resources every month. And that's it that you have to sell in order to recoup that investment. So my personal opinion is that if you plan to do it, you have the money available, and you're gonna wanna make more than $60, go ahead and buy the premium membership. If you aren't sure, you're not sure about it, or you don't have the money, then just go with the basic membership, and you can always change later. You can always save up that first $60 and then purchase it, and that's fine. Now, it's gonna take you longer to get that $60 when you're making $1.35 on your $3 resources rather than your $2.40 resources. However, it's still, you know, if you're unsure, that's a good way to do it. I will also say that putting money down, it makes it a lot more serious. So psychologically, if you actually spend the money to, you know, get your premium membership, then you might be more likely to then actually follow through and purchase. So what it comes down to is going to be a personal preference. What is your plan? Are you planning on doing this? How committed are you? Do you have the money? All of those good things, and really think through those things and then make your decision. I hope this video helped you kind of pare down the different questions and things that you need to look into. Again, I don't know your personal situation, so I don't know what you should do, but here's kind of a couple of guiding questions you can ask yourself to determine whether or not you should purchase your premium membership. Personally, I think if you're gonna do it, the sooner the better, because again, $60 is only $5 a month. That's not a lot of products that you need to sell, and you're hopefully, you know, as long as you get those products up and you're working, hopefully you'll make that $60 within a year, so that it won't be hard, you know, next year. But again, it's totally up to you. So take those questions, and yeah, if you've been around for a while, I would love your 2 cents down in the comments. And if you are new, then again, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and you can check out that freebie down below. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.